Ladies and gentlemen, Jinzors, what's up? Why so serious? How's it going? Steve, what is good? Not doing a milestone at the moment, just got it running in the background just for some background images. So, we're gonna do the tourney run. I haven't done a proper respec. I've actually just finished a bunch of milestone runs. So all I did was just god box out of my current farming setup. Just to, you know, do its thing. So I'm going to lock this. This is pretty much what it's going to look like though. I'm going to run the same cards. Then we got boss ultimate. So it's again, boss ultimate's like, it either goes good for me or it goes super bad. And I think it's because, so two things. I don't have enough CC to fend off the bosses. And on the other token, I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't have enough CC to fend off the bosses. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. The good thing is with the mod, if there's RNG where there's plenty of bosses and maybe one or two elites in between, it feeds the RNG for the gun. Is it RNG? It feeds the conditions for the gun. Got it at 166 now. Wild. Look how much I'm missing out on by not having Ancestral Dim Core. It's crazy. Rippapaw, treating me well. Evening, yup. Yep, going good. Weather's been absolutely rubbish here in New Zealand. Is it like that for you guys? When you go to work, the weather is brilliant, and then you hit the weekend and it's absolute dog balls. But for us, it is it's spring at the moment. So in my country, spring is probably like a lot of countries, but it's super wet. And then it's freezing in the morning, sometimes hot during the day. Man, it's literally every season in one day. Especially in my region too. My region's like heavy farming region. What we'll do, we'll just do this, eh? So here's how the workshop's looking. I've still got plenty of coins jammed up in econ stuff. I'm just not even gonna bother. What I might do is I'll do a run. We'll see how we get to with kind of like a soft respec. And if we feel like we're not going to make it, we may try to do a hard respec. But in the last tourney, so check this out. So in the last tourney, I got 410 waves with a hard respec. Got 497 with a soft respec. What the hell? And I think maybe it's just, I don't really know. Who knows? Who knows? One of those things. I think I've got everything set up. So this is the modules I'm running. If you're curious, I have kind of royally cocked this up. So I'm not really too sure. I might have to roll one or two things off. The only problem is, like a lot of people, I never have enough of these. ACP. Could be a lot better. A lot of work needs to go into that. Project funding. What's on here? I mean, I suppose it's as long as you get cash and then probably free ups to help. That's probably what you're after. Dim Core. Again, not optimally rolled. Do you know what? I left this on whatever random substats I had on it for the longest time because I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to get an Ancestral soon. I'm going to get an Ancestral soon. And I was just like, oh, well, we'll do that. And then it never came. I'll wait till I get Ancestral before I roll in it. And it just legit it doesn't exist. This is my doesn't exist mod. Cards. What do we got here? See if I'm missing anything. Should be alright. Death Ray would probably help. Death Ray will probably help. I don't know what I would. I mean, should I kick off Wave Accelerator? I feel like I just kick off Wave Accelerator. I know it makes the run go faster. Maybe Wave Accelerator helps with getting a bit of uptime. I don't know. Go Death Ray. We'll just try that, eh? We'll try that, kids. Good thing with project funding is because you want to save the cash. You pretty much just do nothing but kick back. Are you ready? What's up? What's good? Boise. Well, Clouded's on the big screen. The Manny Tavern. We in tune. No, it's not. Are you in the? You're not in the Manny Tavern, are you? Are you? Are you at the Manny Tavern? What's that? Oh, did you go to the bros after were you at work today as well? You poor sod. Finally got my 1-star ancestral. Oh, congrats. Oh, well, at least it's just the fodder that you haven't quite sorted, because they're easy to come by. They're easy to come by. At least you know you got something waiting for you. So we had a pretty good week. I think I'm earning about 7Q a week now. So I've gone over 500 trail runs, and it all kind of, so even if we do tournaments and that, yeah, we're on the hamster wheel. Too warm. The hamster wheel. Bro. There's only stock take at work. And like, so it's a factory. There's hundreds of peasants there. Hundreds of peasants. But there is an elite few. There's a few warlords that work there. There's not many of them. But these warlords are the warlords to rule them all. One of them's all Clouded. One of them's Dave Voice. So there's different departments. We like to give them all nicknames. I don't even know what the nickname of my one is. But we call, if you're a Game of Thrones enthusiast, we call Dave Voice's department Castle Black. This is the freezers. It's like giant freezers. Hundreds and hundreds of boxes. Hundreds and hundreds. Stacks on stacks on stacks. And we're doing stock take at the moment, so you can imagine how much of a headache there it is. You got like 900 ton worth of cartons to stock take in that. And then you also, like, when it comes to that sort of thing, when you're dealing with that many people, like hundreds of people, that just as much as we put meat in that box, they are working in a box too. When you put that much people in a working environment, there's that many layers of things that can go wrong. And when it comes to Castle Black, I've shared my fair wrongs to that department, mucking up labels, all sorts of things, and then you have to go and rework it. But yeah, you can imagine the crows in Castle Black sitting there in their freezer jackets, counting 1, 2, miss a few, 99, 100. Yeah, stock take's done. Because it's now like, you know, if you're working in like some sort of management role in that, you'll know that the financial period's just ended for the, what would it be, 2025 financial year. So everything has to get tidied up. This is when like you know, a lot of the business stuff comes out. We start looking at how everything progressed at your plant or your business that you work in. You know, how can you use the numbers to crunch to try to crystal ball gaze into the future and see where budgets and projections and that goes. So that's what my old man does for a living. He does he specializes in budgets and projections. He's also that poor guy that, like, once you make as many cuts as you can and you You know, you're trying to, I don't know, maximize profit, and you're trying to minimize costings. And then when you run out of things to save money, like it might be, so he's in forestry, so he'll go around, he'll audit all the plants and everything like that. But when you run out of things, the next thing to go is jobs. And because my old man heads that side of it with budgets and projections, he'll have to go through with the accountants, and he'll be with the clipboard sitting there going, "Ah, you sure we need 3 people there? do you think we can get rid of get away with just doing having one of yous do 3 people's jobs?" He reckons he hates it. I'm like, bro, don't hate it, feel funny for it. It's the best part, bro. I don't even imagine the power you wield to just be like, nah, you lose a job, everybody loses a job. But jokes aside, nah, not jokes aside, funny. So what's the predictions, lads? I'm streaming, come join, bro. Not gonna lie, I don't even know how to join. I am not that computer literate there, literate epic. So I'm hoping to actually get a couple handy waves. Hi from a Kiwi, Sammy, my man. Feed the kids. Bro, do not feed the kids. Feed yourself before the kids. The kids always come last. It's like mind control, bro. You gotta feed the kids last so that they know that they're beneath you. Bro, why are we losing an energy shield? What the hell's going on? What's going on? Let's have a look. Energy shield down. Of course it is. Bro, one thing that's not pissing me off, but one thing that's annoying is labs are super slow, bro. They're going so slow at the moment. Like, all the labs, because they're in the top ends, like these, because they're in the top end, like that's 7 hours to there. So if that's 7 hours, you just go 7, 14, 29, blah, 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 and you can see how many days these things are sitting in. That's like just over halfway completed, and it's still got 4 days to go. Well, I mean, it is 1 day at 4 times speed, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. Yeah, I starve you because I love you. I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for you. It's probably like a Western thing though. There's like Westerners, where we're probably pigs. Like it's in our culture to just be fat shits. Like in my town, there's like nothing to do. But I know so many people that know the menus of places, and I'm not gonna lie, a little bit guilty. I'm a little bit fluffy around the edges on the old love handles, but like know the menus off by heart. Like the wildest thing that I've ever seen was one of my mates order from a fish and chip shop. Don't know what a fish and chip shop is, because you're in a country where it's not really a thing. It's basically a whole bunch of fried shit. Burgers, hot dogs, chips, fish, everything like that. It's not just fish and chips, but he had like mastered the menu of like every fish and chip shop in town, where he created like a little loop where it'll be like the burgers from this spot, the chips from this spot with this seasoning, we'll get the sauce from here, we'll get the crab sticks from here. Bro, it was absolutely wild. I couldn't believe what I was watching. I was like, bro, what the hell's going on? Bro, wild. Or feed yourself first, so you have the energy to earn more and feed the kids. Bro, that is pure logic. Listen to the wide words. So we normally sail the first couple undie waves pretty fast, but Then after a while, it's normally around that 300 mark. You know, once spawns start increasing. But this one's going to be a hard one because we have, what do we have? Knockback resistance. Knockback applied to enemies is reduced by 70%. So this is what's going to kill us. It's going to be that. Fast slipping in. Everything. The only good thing is there's no ultimate weapon duration thingamajig that we have to fight with. My mate's a genius, bro. My mate is a professional fish and chip shop eater. If fish and chip shop eater was a guy, it's the bro. Funniest thing is, if you seen him, you'd be like, bro, looks like a fish and chip shop. Oh god. What's the other conditions? Is it protect the ultimate? Oh, it is. I think I die before they become a problem. I don't think they're much of a problem for me. Oh, I'm always dead before it's anywhere close to it. So I am actually streaming a bit early today. What is the time? Yeah, about an hour or two earlier than I usually would. And that's just because we've been doing milestone runs. So I just thought I'd fill in the gap, recorded a video, go drop a live. Probably also means that we get to go to bed at a more respectable time. Far like an old man, eh? Got to go to bed at a respectable time. Oh, fuck. That's how you know how old you are. Start planning when you go to bed. Oh, look at that. You see that? 2 cannons fired. This is the best thing about Project Funding. I don't need to click nothing. It clicks itself, lads. I reckon this energy shield down is going to be annoying. So at 1.3 trill damage. Still got Berserk. Still got Berserk? Yeah. Still got a Berserk it. Yep, so I record on Sunday night, my country. Oh, yeah, Sunday night, my country, I record it. And then I set it to a, is it a timer? Set it to a schedule for midnight on Sunday in my country. Now, if I was smart, I'd be able to tell what time it would be. Normally people use American time or whatever, but for the most part, it's generally like in the morning in America. So right when you wake up and you have your morning coffee and cigarette, you can listen to your buddy all clouded. And if you're watching the live stream in America, I think it's like the middle of the night for a lot of people. You can just close your eyes, turn the audio up, and drift off to sweet slumber. But I think a majority of the viewers are coming from Europe, and I think that's just because of the time zone thing. I might be in the middle of the night in America or whatever. So majority of people that tune in tuning in via mobile, and I think a majority of the viewers are coming from Europe. You're old the moment you start being self-responsible. Oh, bro. I still don't even wipe my ass. I'm in Romania, see? There we go, let's go. It's 7 in the morning here. So, for me, it's Saturday. So I'm assuming it's Saturday for you too, in Romania. It's 5 PM here, Saturday night. So it's about tea time. Romania, I heard that's a beautiful country. "9 PM here in the part of the States that I live in." Which part of the States? So would that put you more to the west coast? Wait, which part sees the sun first? Will that put you to the east coast? Oh, I don't know, bro. Nah, it must be west coast. Do we look at our bracket yet? Or do we wait till we die? You should come visit. Great food and great people, bro. I am a sucker for other nationalities' foods. So in the plant that I work at, there's tons of different nationalities. Like Asians, Indians, not too many like Middle Eastern countries in there, and every now and then you get some like European come through, but like heaps of like Pacific Islands and that sort of thing, and just trying different dishes. Absolutely dig it, bro. Some stuff smells a bit weird though. I'm not gonna lie, but there's this one thing that all the we got, like on my side of the plant, we got quite a few Cambodians, bro. There's a few of them that are obsessed with cooking things and adding bamboo. Now I don't know how the hell. Well, first of all, how the hell do you find bamboo in New Zealand? But they like cook it and they put it in some sort of like stew or something like that, and bro, not gonna lie, it smells like cat piss. Honestly, it smells like cat piss. It like burns my nose, and you can smell it straight away when somebody's eating bamboo, and you're just like, bro, like, are you buzzing? Like, bro, are you buzzing? Can you not smell that? What the hell's wrong with you? Oregon, West Coast. Is Oregon West Coast, or is it like more to the Midwest? Mark Wines has videos for food in Romania. Oh, is there like a what do you call them? Like those foodies, the foodies that do the reviews and stuff like that. Asian food also has a lot of bamboo. Bro, do you reckon it smells like cat piss? Bro, I like legit, bro. I growl them. Like, if any of my staff have cat piss for lunch, I fucking, bro, it's not happening. It's not happening. Oh! Who the hell's eating cat piss? What did I tell you about that? I mean, I'm sure it tastes fine. It just reeks. Alright, we're at 170 ways. The bosses. So what I like to do, because of the gun, is I like looking at this damage. And I want to keep this, see what sort of uptime. Boom, see that? We've got downtime. That's not what we want if we got bosses flooding in. Now I heard what people are doing to help with it is they're running enemy balance or something like that. And you know, it helps if you have the masteries, more elite spawn, rah-de-rah. And then they're running wave accelerator to keep, you know, the waves running through fast so you cycle more bosses, and then they're running intro sprint, and that gives them massive uptime for the buff on the new gun. What's it called again? I always forget what it's called. Amp Strike. So at 177, it used to be like a month or two ago, like around this mark, was like super painful for me. Oregon's above California, because California is like way, like right on the west coast, and the bottom of it touches Mexico. So you must get quite a bit of snow, because if it's above California, how close to the Canadian border does it stretch or get close to? I just ate some Asian food yesterday. They probably piss on it where you live. they piss on it so no one eats it, eh? It's like a tactical nuke, eh? Oh yeah, I know what I'll do. Yeah, I'm sure one of you buggers is eating, has been dipping into the fridge and eating my lunch. Yeah, I'll piss on it. But I'll tell you a wild story, bro. So, I was down in the South Island. So, New Zealand is North Island, South Island. We got another island, but bro, ain't nobody ever been there. Nobody even knows what it's called. And I went down to the South Island. I was doing some sales. I was like about, I don't know, 16 or 17. I think I just turned 17. So I flew down South Island and I was staying at this lodge. I don't know what they call it, wherever y'all are from, but a lodge is basically like a backpackers, which is like basically like a whole bunch of people living in dorms and all sorts of stuff. And we're staying there while we're working, and we were down there for, I can't remember, but it was quite a while. And so you travel all around the country doing sales. And bro, there's this young guy that was, I mean, I'm young at the time, and there was this other young guy that was there. And bro, he was always going into the fridge. Like basically everybody that was in this lodge were all working, so the whole thing's empty during the day. And then everybody gets on the piss at night, and then you go to work. So some people are painters, builders, other people are in and out on doing contracts and, you know, all that sort of thing. And we were doing the same. And there's this young fellow, bro. He used to, every day when we finished work, he would go to the fridge that everybody shares, and he would just go into everybody's stuff. And there's this, like, one of the guys that works, I can't remember what he was. He might have been a truckie or something like that, or a painter. And he always had a big bottle of chocolate milk in this fridge. And on the last day that we were there, he comes out, because he always used to moan, "Hey, motherfuckers, fucking drinking my chocolate milk, da 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 da." And then on the last day we were there, and we were heading out, so we're having a big party, because there was heaps of us. There was like 3 carloads of us. So there's about 12, 14, 15 of us in these dorms and that. And then he came in and he's like, you know, saying goodbye to us, all that other thing. We're all drinking, having shots, and then he's like, yeah, glad to see you go, because then I'll get my chocolate milk back. And he's like, yeah, and you know, whichever one of you dumb fucks that was drinking my chocolate milk, I've been pissing in it for the last couple of weeks. That's why I haven't been drinking it. And we all just start cracking up laughing. We're like, take that. And old mate's face goes super sour, eh? Like, whether he did or didn't, who fucking knows. Right, still think we haven't berserked yet, because I still got the wall. I'll tell you what I have been using lately. I've been using a cloud phone. Bro, it's been going well, eh? The hardest thing for my region for a cloud phone is buying, like, you don't want to, like, overpay and get, like, an overcharged package. And then you also don't want to get the baseline ones, because, bro, they're all dog. And I don't know, like, you know, some people say that works fine for them. They've never worked fine for me. But I finally found one where I could get a KVIP package. On what am I using? LD Cloud, and bro, it's been so good, eh? To be able to like seamlessly swap between PC, phones, everything. And I mean, my build's like not fully AFK. There's a little bit of micromanaging in it, but it's been super good. But oh, we just had the first day. What's the date? So it's the 4th. So there's probably a whole bunch of people that are loaded up on stone packs. I always find like the start of the month, it's like, urgh. I wonder if we look at something. If we look at the history for the dates. I don't know, that's the end of the month getting demoted. I was gonna say, be crack up if every time it's the start of the month, it's followed by a demotion. I mean, you kind of expected that it gets a bit rough and then it kind of mellows down a bit. I'm not really confident we're going to get around the 400 mark, just with the knockback resistance and not having enough CC. I just feel like either fast or range are going to be a problem for me. So a combination of that with a ton of bosses like that spamming through, I think it's going to be a fairly short one for us. The good thing is we got 100% CF uptime. So I mean, at least that's slightly helpful. We just pray that we can out damage and RNG them. Hopefully we get a good enough uptime on our gun. It'll be interesting to see what our tournament damage is. So the farming damage has gone up to 8 trill at the moment, which is wild. I think maybe that was our tournament damage last week. I can't remember. But I think on Tuesday, I was having like maybe 12 trill damage. So we'll see what we get this time. We'll see if we live long enough. And once we figure out the bracket, we'll see if it's worth respecing and running again. Or maybe I'll just call it there, and then in the morning when I wake up, I'll see how everybody's moved. You can generally tell by how many people are behind you. And like, you get a rough idea of what position they're going to get. See, so something chipped us. It's either a fast or a range. So that zerked us up. See if it was a full charge. Yeah, full charge. So we're at, what, 10 trill. Which is a bit lower than I expected. But we haven't done like a proper respec though. Boom, boss is down. So once we get to low 300s, we generally get a feel of how the tourney's going to go for us. And because we don't have ultimate weapons down, we can kind of get a feel of where our orb line should be. Just while trying to help with the bosses. So I mean, even now I could probably pull it in a bit more. Click on Wave then Stats. You get the real-time numbers for everything meant to tell you that the last live for checking your orbs. Wave Stats. Check the orb. So orb damage. Click on Wave then Stats. You get the real-time numbers for everything meant to tell you that last live for checking your orbs. So do I check the orb damage? Or is there something else I should be checking? .12s. Oh, so you're trying to calculate like how much it's doing on the boss? Whoa, double ups. The good thing is it's not boss overcharge, bro. That with no inner landmines, but we should be a week off. If we stay in Legends, we get the reward. And then we get another run of Legends next week and we stay in. We'll get enough stones, boom, in the landmines by next live stream. Still have to put stones in it and that, but at least it's something. Yeah, you can check your stats in real time and adjust them that way. Alright, so I'll go orb damage 3.46. And then now we watch for a boss. Oh, died before. Did you mention that last stream? Oh, those ones are falling in the spotlight. 3.95. Yo, Clouded, how goes the tourney? It's not my ideal conditions. Well, to be honest, I don't think any of the battle conditions are ideal for me. But I don't quite have a good enough CC for bosses. So having basics ultimate is, you know, I'm hopeful that once we get into landmines, at least it'll take 1 or 2 knocks off us, which will, you know, then keep our energy shields and that above. But I think what I'm most worried about is the knockback. So actually getting chipped. So the knockback resistance, 56% at the moment. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm most worried about, is like we're going to eventually get to a point where we're not going to be able to kill fast enough, and they're just going to creep in. It's either fast or ranges, and then the old boss will slip through. So I'll get a combination of chips and bosses, but hopefully we get to a point where there's enough bosses spawning that it gives us good uptime on our damage for the amp strike. So I'm finger crossing. We do have one tool up our sleeve. So did you see that little laggy glitch? Did a little bit of a lag and then poof, lost 2 defenses. The game's been doing that a bit for me lately. And that's like irrespective of what I play on. So whether it's on PC, phone, anything. So it's like weird little packet bursts. Yeah, I struggle with this one as well. Can't deal with Protector Ultimates past 1300. Bro, I don't even think, like, Protector Ultimate's never been a problem for me, because I think I just die before they're even a thing. Like, I've never lived long enough for them to be something. Have you done your tourney run already? I'm assuming around that mark, 1,000, 1,300. I'm assuming around that mark that quite a few protectors spawn. Does Death Ray shredding the protectors or whatever, does that work on Protector Ultimate? Or is that just on standard protectors? Oh yay, we might get our defenses back. Oh yay! Get the boss, get the boss. Got 1270. Nice. How's your bracket looking? Around that mark, when you're like 1270 and all of that, you're basically like, if you're getting around that 1,000 waves, I suppose even less, you're basically guaranteed keys, eh? Like every tourney you'll be getting keys. Alright, we're getting a few more bosses spawn. Wonder how you could tell basic ultimate. So does this number increase? Do these percentages increase? Or does it just stay flat? Deathwave works for protectors ultimate, but Chain Lightning Plus is the answer. And what's the priority for Ultimate Weapon Plus? Well, obviously GT Plus is a priority. I'm assuming CF Plus. What do people normally do after Chronofield? Chronofield Plus. Oh, 5th. Damn. Congrats. Yeah, there's always that one warlord sitting at the bottom, licking his chops. The worst is when you're like, well, in my position, the worst is when there's like someone lurking at the bottom and you're trying to count out to see if you're going to be safe or whether you need to rerun. But then when you look at the lurkers at the bottom, and and there's like a ton of them, and they're all got first place ranks, or like, you know, they've had first place as their highest rank. Right, we're still hanging in there, wave 350, so we're going all goods. And keep in mind, this isn't like, I didn't do a hard respec. This is legit just gold boxed my workshop, so I had decent levels so I could do milestone runs. We're doing alright. I actually thought I'd be dead by now. I thought the knockback resistance would have got me. You know, be getting chipped by range, something like that. We're doing alright. We are doing all goods. I could wish there's like a few vamps or stuff would spawn so that I could get the damage that I need. But we're hanging in there. You see the melt with Amp Strike. Like, Amp Strike's such a powerful gun. Oh, there's a vamp. Give me a little buff. Just need another boss. It's like the one time that you do want all the bosses to spawn. You know, as long as you can fend them off. I'm just following Greenie advice and getting Spotlight Plus after CFs Plus. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. And I think with... Oh, see, chipped. And I think with Spotlight Plus, I heard you only need to put a few levels into it. Like, you don't have to go super deep into it. Like, just put a few levels into it and then try to invest, you know, labs and whatever you can into damage per meter. Is that right? So GT plus, CF plus, and then afterwards Spotlight plus, Chain Lightning plus. What order of priority is the Poison Swamp plus? Bro, we're doing all goods. I'm actually happy. Now, generally when I'm doing all goods, it's one of those ones where it's like, oh shit. Because that means everyone's doing all goods. because if I can do it with hardly any CC, that means everyone else is bloody doing it. So we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go, kids. Hurry up, wall. I don't know, but I really want to work on Poison Swamp Plus. It's my favorite ultimate weapon. Bro, I really want Poison Swamp. I know there's a lot of stuff that I have to do before I get to that point, before that becomes something that I should be investing in, but I just really want Poison Swamp. I just want that big green puddle. I want the poison bot. I just want it to shred everything. I just really want it. Whoa. Thought that was us, eh? I was like, holy moly. Hanging in there, lads. We're still hanging in there. We've still got our wings. We've got a couple shields left. Yeah, we'll be dead before protectors become a problem. I can see some of those fasts. Some of those fasts are pushing in a bit closer than I'd like. You're at lab 4 damage mastery now. Damage is looking good. Yeah, 4 or 5. I think it's the 3x boost. Yeah, it's slowly coming along. I think also just slowly increasing the module levels has been super impactful. We'll see what the chain lightning's at. 167. So if I do a hard respec, the damage will be around 13. I don't know if it's going to make much of a difference. I think with like the basic ultimate, a lot of it's like luck of the draw. Like sometimes you get the worst luck and then it's just bosses spawn at the wrong times, and then other times you get like a good flow and they're just spawning just enough to keep the amp strike up, but not enough to ruin your life. Like that one there, 3 of them. Woo! No inner landmines. So if you get 1300 waves in a tourney, I'm assuming like your tournament damage must be shitloads. But you must have way into the trillions. Like over 100 trillion maybe? And I suppose, like, do you have the death, what is it? Berserker Mastery? That thing must go ham. I think the only thing that's helping me at the moment is having my attack speed a bit higher. So my attack speed's at 55 at the moment. That's just because it's on the gun. But I really do need like super crit multi on the gun. Oh, thought that boss was going to slip through. Ancestral project funding or mythic? Ah, mythic. Mythic. I was one of the unfortunate, either unfortunate or dumb, where I thought because like heaps of people would go like perma black hole and tournaments and that, and you know G-Comp was like a bit of a thing and people try and get damage around working with G-Comp or what's the other one that reduces the level? Pulsar Harvester. I thought, oh yeah, this doesn't really sound like something I'd ever need or use, or by the time I'd get to there, you know, we probably would have picked up some copies. So I only picked up 1 copy on the banner, and I just, bro, it's been such a struggle to get it. Like the pool is so diluted for modules at the moment that it's like it's so hard to get them, eh? Like they really need to put all modules in a banner, like just a continuous cycling. Like I'm sure I moaned about it last stream. Yeah, I don't even have like, I'm at Mythic and I don't even have like another copy. So it's not even like I'm close to Ancestral. It's like, bro, I am light years away from Ancestral on it. Oh, Death defied something. There must have been a range. Come on, fight, little tower. Fight, fight, fight. Bro, we're doing all goods. We're hanging in there. We're hanging in there. Just don't get chipped. Got all our defenses still. Oh, thought they hit us. The little tower that could. You didn't get a good amplifying strike? No, I got project funding. Yeah, project funding. I went off the banner and I was actually pulling on standard banner. And I mean, I can't remember at the time. I may or may not have got some good stuff, but I really wish, like every tourney I run project funding. Like, I don't run anything else. So I'm kind of a bit gutted. Like every now and then I might play around with something different, but I just seem to do better with project funding. Haven't tried Pulsar Harvester in a while. I can imagine that must slap having Pulsar Harvester as an assist mod and a project funding as the main. Oh, I can't believe we're still hanging in there. Oh, damage is down. No, no. Whoa, just in time. Just in time. Let's go. So we've got no defenses left. This is it. This is the home run, lads. This This is the home run. Kidding me. I got chipped off my wings. I was gonna hit this because I don't want to get chipped. And that's all she wrote. I pulled 18 amplifying strikes, so that will take you to... Well, that's 5-star, isn't it? That's 5-star. Yeah, if they add banners, the type of focus for 1 week with cannon, next week's court, etc. would be great. I'm sure I'm not alone in thinking that. I think we all thought that's what they were going to do after banners, like after they added the new featured banners, they would do that with the core modules. Like, they really have to do it. Like, my friends recently started the game, and like, there's so many mods that would be good for them, but the pool's so large now, even after the last lot were added, that like, yeah, I don't know. It's just not good for the super early game player. I mean, it's not good for us, but it's definitely not good for them. And you know, if you want people to hang around and sign up in the game, then that's something that they definitely need to focus on. How many gems did it take you to get the 18 copies? Man, some people are so lucky in the banner for Amp Strike, and some weren't. So I managed to get it to 1-star, which I was absolutely wrapped with. I was like stuck at 1 copy off for a while, and I was like, oh no, not gonna get it. Alright, we got no defenses, no demon mode, no second win. This is it. This is it, kids. We actually lasted way. I actually thought we might get somewhere around the mid-low 300s to, if we're super lucky, high 300s, low 400s, and we're kind of just blowing that out the water. So I'm actually stoked. I pulled 7 from 7,500, then 4 for 4,700, and single pulls in between. Yeah, that's awesome. 5-star, congrats. What do you guys reckon they're doing as far as reworking with the new mods? Bro, see that little weird lag spike thing? Alright, 473. I'm happy with that. So now we do this this cheeky part. We start looking back at people. We might have actually got an alright bracket. So this guy's definitely moving. This guy's probably still going. Whoa, Trump Tower. I always like to look at the guys right at the top. Whoa, thousands on thousands on thousands. I put 4 ancestral subs with 4 ancestral subs with 155k shards. Bro, that's massive. They've delayed the new mod. Either it was too weak or too broken. Either way, I'm glad to get more time to get more gems. Yeah, that's probably one good thing. The only annoying thing about when like you have a bit of gems is it starts feeling like you get a hole burning in your pocket and you're just like, I want to use them. I pulled 12 amp strikes during the event and only used the add skip gems I made daily. So every day I pulled 2, maybe 3 pulls and purchased 1 stone pack. I pulled 4 ancestral subs, so sub module effects with 155k shards. Massive. That's like this thing here. I rolled this I rolled those there with, I think, 380 shards. I rolled these. I think it's 380. I got a majority of them with 200, and then I got the last one with like 200. And then I haven't had any good luck like that since. I think that's kind of generally how it goes, eh, guys? So we need a respec. Let's see what we get back. So this is what I want to pump up. So I want to start moving some coins in this direction. What I am going to do is I'm not actually going to unlock Rend Armor, because I want to try it again, because I feel like, bro, I hate it when it does this. Especially on Shatter Shards, that's the worst one, you want it to stop going. I'm not sure, but I want to check, because I feel like I was over trimming too much when I had this. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoop. Thanks, Aaron. You have a good night too. I'm just gonna respec and set up for my farm run. Thanks for tuning in, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We should be safe that we might be able to save our second run. So what I'll do is I'll just wait till the morning, and if... Where's my locks gone? This is what I always forget to do, is find where I've locked stuff. So I'll put one lock on the range. I shouldn't need to lock that range, but I may need to lock orbs. So that's not locked, so I've locked something somewhere. Oh, you're kidding me. I've locked it on the Rend Armor. I have to unlock it. Wow, that's annoying. Ah, it's all good. That's what it is. And then just go down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. And do you know what? I can't wait till when I grow up and I get the thing from the vault where you can have the multiple workshops. What a quality of life. 30Q, all into enhancements. So I like doing these tabs first. Oh no, that was one click way too many. Alright, what are we gonna do to combat that? We go this way. We'll go this tab first so we don't muck up our income. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hate it when you do that. Alright, got 5Q left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. 1.6Q. Oh, next time we respec, we'll be able to pull out of there. Almost done with Shatter 5, bro. Honestly, I was saying earlier, it's been in there so long that I can't even remember, like, I can't even remember when I put it in there. That's honestly how long it's been. Sometimes I have to check these because sometimes I muck these up. So I don't want anything in there. Done that, done that. I check these two. Oh, sweet, so we got a bit of change. So, we want to at least have that up one. And we want this right up. Leaves us 800 trill. And then go back to enhancements. And we can't afford anything. That's alright. I think next time round we'll pick up this enemy level skip. That's kind of where I want my coins and stuff to go at the moment. Range. Turn that right down. And then we're basically good to go. I think I've played around with these a bit too much today, doing the milestone run. So I almost need to double check these are set up right. Easiest ways to go like that. Check if I can swap. That looks about right. Just seamlessly swap between. I just bit the bullet and spent 10,000 gems to not wait for the lab. Bro, if I was honestly gonna like gem the rest of the lab, like just keep saving up gems and then gem rush the lab once it reaches that middle point, and then all of a sudden they released the banners. They said banners were coming. I was like, no, and I was just like, nah, I'll just stay committed. I'll just do it. What I might do, energy net, wave accelerator. I think I go range. I think I do wings. This is what I do. Oh, and nuke. Ha. And I think tier 15 or 16 is like my sweet spot. Oh, what we didn't do. Bro, how do I have orbs? How the hell do I have orbs? Did y'all see that? Bro, why's it got 2 orbs there? Surely I didn't click that, did I? Maybe it's a visual bug. Bro, how the hell do I have orbs? Are you kidding me? Oh, I know how. Stupid. It's on my mod. Sweet. I was like, bro, what the hell? This is kind of how I do the nuke mission. Is this how I do it? I'm trying to remember. Will I wait for wings to pop? Oh, I'm missing enemy balance. Hold on, we're doing this wrong. We are doing this wrong. I need enemy balance. Oh, I need health cards. Slow aura. Got the range. Enemy balance. Pretty sure this is how I do it. Wave skip. And I take out intro sprint so I don't have to cancel it. Alright, let's try that now. Try 15. Why is that so slow? And then I just go like this. Normally it's like wave 3 or so. 4. Way easier in like a Devo. And then I'll actually take the... Should be alright without wings. Is this how you guys do it? Or are you guys at a level where you don't have to? You want enemy balance as well. Turn on Chronofield. Oh yep, Chronofield's on. Take off your cannon and blow it up with nuke at round 3. Take off the gun. Right, go again. Do I need the health cards on? Turn off every ultimate weapon except for Chronofield. We all get stuck with this stupid mission. It's such a stupid mission, eh? Like, the people with, like, auto nuke and all that must be loving it. Let's see how many's left. Alright, fam. I'm gonna finish this off, jump in a farming run. Thanks to everybody for joining in. Thanks for keeping the chat alive. Thanks for the yarns. I don't want anybody eating any food with piss in it. I know that was a bit of a topic for tonight. Thanks Zorg. Thanks Aaron. Thanks Rappaport. Thanks Stevo. Jinzors. Wonder if I take the defense off. Thanks Zogs. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for stopping in. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. Hopefully after the activation. Oh, turn Black Hole off. What do we reckon? Turn Black Hole off. Actually gonna try it with no health on. And then hopefully I just die so I don't have to manually reset it. Oh no, my regen, my EHP is too strong. Try up a tier. It's probably going to be the opposite, eh? Now they're too strong. Oh, he's fighting back. He's fighting back. I'm gonna try it with no defense. Boom, that's faster. Alright, halfway. and then the next wave they should just murk me. Alright guys, if you like what you see, you know the drill fam. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification button so you can see when the next video is coming out. And as always, keep it cloudy fam.